Hey everybody, it's your boy JJ Colomi here, back for another episode of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, where last time we exited out of Route 204 from the north and made our way to Floroma City, from Floroma Town, excuse me, and found out there's an issue with the Valley Windworks with Team Galactic. And now we got some heads up here in Floroma Meadow, where there's a bit of a commotion going on. Hand over that sweet honey. Sir, what are you doing? Oh, okay, attract the Pokemon. I'm about to say, what did I just walk into here? And he immediately gets defensive and wants to fight. What did I walk into here? I need an adult? Question mark? But yeah, joking aside, these guys are pretty easy. With bug types like Wurmple, I'll say this, having played Platinum a few times, Team Galactic themselves, the Grunts, a lot more threatening in Platinum because they use better Pokemon like Stunky and Glameow more consistently. And in Diamond and Pearl, we won't see those until around, I believe, mid-game. Silcoon here is one of Wurmple's evolved forms. There's no real challenge to them. They should just have the same basic moves, except with the addition of Harden. I see what you put in the chat. I'll get into that once these battles are done, because there's a lot to go over with that. They're gonna dock your pay. Oh god, man, I am so sorry. I know what it feels like to have your pay lowered. I haven't done anything wrong to lower my pay, but just how if sometimes if it that feeling when you make a certain amount of money, you expect to make that money consistently. So whenever you look at a paycheck and it's lower than what you expected it to be, even though you've done nothing wrong for your work, it's it's annoying. I will have to say you are wrong there. I feel like I know what Pokemon you're talking about. There is a bit of stuff to go over here, and I'll get into that in a little bit. Oh no, I dropped the works key. That joke never gets old. I'm sorry. If you don't get that joke, it's from Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, where a Team Rocket Grunt will drop the lifts key when you beat him. Now, this man just gave us a jar of honey. I believe he actually gave us 10 jars. Honey trees are a unique feature to the Sinnoh games where these yellow trees here, you can slather honey on them, which I will be doing right now. The way this honey works is honestly kind of annoying. I don't know if they changed it for the remakes, but in the original games, you would slather one of these trees with honey, and wait 6 hours for it to shake. Not 6 hours in game, 6 real life hours. Once the tree starts to shake, there's two different pools of Pokemon that can spawn from it. The first pool is pretty mediocre, stuff like Wurmple, uh, Cherubi. Actually, no, Cherubi I think is in the rarer pool, but a lot of generic Pokemon. The best you can probably get would be Cherubi, I think. The only other Pokemon that you can get from that that's unique is a Pokemon called Combi. Combi, if it's male, can never evolve at all. If it's female, it can into Vespiquen, which is better, but not exactly stellar. It's not really the best Pokemon in the world. The second rarer Pokemon pool, though, that one contains stuff like also Cherubi and Colby, but in lower rates. Burmy, which is honestly not that good. It's rare, especially the male Combi, but it's also not that good. Apom, which is better, it's not the best, but it's a lot better than anything else that's encountered before that. Possibly one of the best, if not the best, is Heracross, a bug fighting type with monstrous attack, good but not stellar defenses. It's great overall all around. Not perfect, but still really good, especially for an in-game playthrough. The last available encounter is Munchlax. Munchlax is a very unique Pokemon with these honey trees, in that it only spawns on 4 specific trees throughout the entire region. These trees are determined from when you start the game. The trees, there's no way of knowing where exactly these trees will be, and sometimes all 4 of them can even be in post game. You'll never know where they are, especially in the original games. There is a way to look at it to find out where they are using your secret ID, which is a numerical code within the game itself that you can never check. This secret ID is also used to determine if a Pokemon can be shiny. In terms of Munchlax, it uses the secret ID to spawn which honey trees it'll form in, and even if you manage to find those trees, the spawn rate of Munchlax is 1%. I'm dead serious. From what I found out for these remakes here, there is an easier way to get Munchlax, but only after the 6th gym. Yeah, it's quite a ways away. However, despite the long wait to actually get Munchlax, I would say it is worth it because Snorlax is a fantastic Pokemon. It's not as good as it was before in Gens 1 and 2, where Snorlax used to be the absolute king of competitive battling, but Snorlax is still a really good mod now. And if you really want to consider using it, I do recommend it. Now that the little tangent about honey trees is done, I think we're nearing the end of the Valley Windworks here. Now, I won't bore you with going back to the Pokemon Center again because I have all these potions here. Let me use one. Got all these Pokeballs too. Yeah, the event gives us 12 Quick Balls. Go over them after the battle because we're right in front of an important trainer here. I'm only doing this just to make sure that these items are all checked off the list here. I'm gonna save here real quick because only you can prevent lost save data. I'll get into that system once I get to Eterna City, but it might be for a little while. And here we have Best Girl Team Galactic, don't at me. I know Tony in the chat here is going to be seething right now, but no, she's Best Girl. Team Galactic Admin Mars, or Commander Mars, excuse me. Did it just say she had 3 Pokemon there? Because I only remember she had 2 in the original. Kricketune is not really that good. Okay, only 2 Pokemon. Kricketune has a rather, not poor matchup, but I want to save Monferno for a little bit later. Because we're gonna need it. Oh dear lord. Yeah, this remake is surprising me now because U-turn this early. Parugly. This is her ace, and it's a lot tougher to face now because it actually has a really high base stat total for this point in the game, and it is shockingly fast. This cat here has a speed stat, I believe, either on par with or above Latios, a legendary Pokemon. It's a lot faster than you would expect. I could be wrong about that though. Let me just confirm that speed stat. And yeah, it can hit hard too. And they give an Oranberry. Quick Claw. Purugly has a base speed of 112. Latios has a base speed stat of 110. Purugly is faster than Latios. Barely, but it's faster. And I'm shocked the Kricketune actually managed to get the KO, as I thought that Quick Claw would not pop. But, yeah, RNG Quick Claw comes in clutch. Now, I have been using Fury Cutter, and even though it should really do nothing against Zubat, I'm gonna stick with it just to see how much it does. And Quick Claw pops again. And we miss! Oh god. That could not have gone worse. But yeah, Purugly's gone, so I think this battle's pretty much over. This game is actually really surprising me with the moves it's pulling out, though. Rourke's Cranidos had Bulldoze. This Zubat knows U-turn. They pulled out all the stops to make this tough. Which I kind of understand, because the original Diamond and Pearl were also tough. Not at this point, mind you, but they're tough in the late game. Kricketune goes down. I'm not too worried about Kricketune's happiness stat in this game, because I believe I've already stated in the previous videos on YouTube that I don't plan on keeping Kricketune for the late game. I like it, but it's not really a full team member of my team. I'm only using it because I like Kricketune. Good luck with the champion. Listen, I have a plan. She called me an annoying brat. Girl, bye. I will never say that again. I'm sorry for your ears. And Abra here is evolving. I would say if you're playing the original games, and even the remake, Abra would not really be a huge help with Purugly. Kadabra is fast, and it could be faster than Purugly at this point, but it's really frail, so I don't think it would really last too long. Confusion's a great move over Kadabra, and now he can finally attack too. But now this scientist is free. Dude, I already have PTSD from that trainer. Anytime I hear the music, I get Vietnam flashbacks. Also, can we talk about how savage this little girl is? She just straight up says her dad stinks. No mercy. She's a real killer of pride. She did also mention a balloon Pokemon. On Fridays only, a Drifloon will appear here in this exact spot in the Valley Windworks. It comes at level 22, which is actually pretty high for this point of the game. But since it's not Friday yet, by the time that day does come, I'll probably be high enough level for it. I will not be using it on my team, but I'll see if I can come and catch it, just in case. Because it is something that's cool to show off. At this point in the series, for original Diamond and Pearl, that's because of the Nintendo DS internal clock system, they were able to put in special events for different days. Speaking of special events, I also believe that because Christmas is coming up at the time of this recording, there was actually a little data leak saying that on specific days there are increases in either specific spawn rates or they shorten the amount of time it takes to hatch an egg, which is actually pretty useful. Did not mean to open the bag there. And actually, I did not mean to do that either. What is wrong with me today? Before it, hopefully we didn't get any encounters right now. For now, I think it's going to be it for today's episode. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.